Okay, I'm going to show the multiplication using the area model. An example of that just as a review. So we have 745 times 34. So to set up my area model, I'm going to create my box here first. Okay. And now I'm going to write 745 in expanded form. So it's 700 plus 40 plus 5. Okay. Now on this side, I'm going to do 34 in expanded form. So I'll do 30 and 4. Okay. Once we have it set up, I'm going to start with this, the 30 and the 700. So 30 times 700. I do 3 times 7. So I look at 3 times 7, which is 21. And I have to count the zeros. So I have 1 0 here, 2 zeros, 3 zeros. So I had 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Now I do 3 times 4, which is 12. And again, I count how many zeros. 1 0, 2 zeros. So I had 2 zeros on to that number, which is 1200. And then at 30 times 5, I ask myself, what is 3 times 5? That is 15. And then I have 1 0. Okay, now I do my 4. So 700 times 4. So I'm not going to do that big number. I'm going to break it up. So I'm going to ask myself 4 times 7. And I know that's 28. So I add my 2 zeros on. So that would be 2800. Next is 4 times 40. So I ask myself, what's 4 times 4? That's 16. And again, I add my 0, which makes it 160. And then the last one is 4 times 5, which is 20. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is now add up these numbers in the box. So I'm going to start with my biggest number, which is 21,000. And the important part here is lining up your numbers properly. Okay, so I like to put like a little check or something so I know I've used it. Okay, then I'm going to go 2,800. And notice how I lined it up correctly. I didn't put the 2 underneath the 2. That's a common mistake. Line it up. Next is 1,200. Now I have 160. And again, I'm going to line that up properly. I'll do 150. And then 20. Most important part is lining up the numbers. Okay, so zeros down all the way down equals 0. So I have 6 plus 5, which is 11, plus 2, which is 13. Put my 3, carry my 1. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11, plus 1 is 12, plus 1 is 13. Carry my 1. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. And then I bring down my 2. Okay, so I have 25,330. Okay, and again, just want to double check your math to make sure everything is correct. So this is the area model for multiplication.